Yes, good evening. I'm happy to welcome you to this class where of the construction management too. We want to talk about the construction programming. When we talk about the construction programming, it means this time we have this our construction work is on, and now we have to tell have a way of doing these activities. So we can have two ways of programming. We can have the charts. Again, we can have using the critical paths. When we talk about the charts, it means you have to give all the activities that you want to do in a chart. Then when we talk about the critical paths, then you have to know which activity will fall. So let's talk about reasons for or the need for program charts or the advantages of programming charts. Let's give it that headlines. Advantages of programming using charts. Advantages of programming using charts. So say it's the developing of workability of plans of the project. Then again you can say identify and specifying of activities. The instance is the in interrelationship. Again, it says it enables monitoring use of resources and project. Another advantage say it enables evaluations of qualities and performances of the project. Then when talk about the chart, we can have what is called the bar charts, where when talk about the bar chart, we say they are wonderful inventions, and their the layout is detailed in a sequence exactly what we need to do or in order to complete what's the project. So we can have this activity for examples. So when talk about the bar charts, this is how the bar charts look like. So it means when you're the project manager, this is how you should have to arrange your bar charts. For example, you have to give out the activity. So first of all, you have said the first activity is the planning, the second activity is the clearing, then the activity is the construction. It means for our planning, we'll have to take 2 days. We can have to, it will be on week 3 and week 4. So that is time, that's the time for planning. After planning, after week 4, we can start the site clearing. So we can do the site clearing up to week 7. So it means that we'll finish this our activity at week 7. Then another thing, that the third activity will be constructions. It means we'll start our constructions at week 7. It means after clearing this site, we can now start it at week 7, because it will find when at least most of our site we have cleared. So we are able to do these activities. So it means from week 7 to week 9 we can start this our activity. So let's talk about advantages of bar charts. Advantages of bar charts. I'm saying the following are the advantages. One, you say they are easy to read. Easy to read. They are easy to read. Since I've said you only have to look at this week. Week 1, we have week 1. You can see the letter, so it's easy to read. Another activity, you can say they give each team member a quick overseas of the project. Then another thing you say, another advantage you say they indicate clearly status of each activity, since you can see how these activities correlate, like activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, and this is the task name which we'll be doing in activity 1. The task name is the planning, so you can able to see it clearly. Then say they allow each individuals to track his or her own progress. They say they can be drawn to show budgets or needed or resources for an equipment wastage. The most disadvantages of this type of bar chart, we say precedence relationships are difficult on a Gantt chart. Then again, you can say in the past the Gantt charts were tedious, and when changes needed, we could not able to make these changes. So there will mark the end of these topics. In the next class, let's talk about the critical method networks. Thank you.